Hi folks, I'm working on some staples, potatoes, onions, garlic. I like to dice my potatoes, dice my onion. I start by crushing my garlic on the other hand, and then I mince it up. My dad taught me how to cook, and for us, these were the staples. You know, I'm not much of a potato girly, but this is how we keep the dinner, 30 minutes. Once you've done all of your chopping, you want to prepare your chicken, but mind you, you should have preheated your oven to 350 degrees. I don't know who's ever opened up a piece of chicken and it was pink on the inside. That's why we butterfly the chicken the way that I'm doing. As for, the spices, I wouldn't be me if I didn't throw down with a few spices. As you can see, I'm really focused on making sure that I do not get pink in the middle chicken. But once you've done that, you move on to your spice section. Now, I add a little bit of olive oil on both sides. I use onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, paprika for color. I personally believe that if you're not seasoning your food, you are not cooking for taste, you're cooking for nutrition, and at that point, you may as well just put the stuff in a blender. That's not me. I need flavors, and these are, in my opinion, the staples that I keep in my apartment. Some of you have tasted my food before, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. A little bit of salt goes a long way. I grew up with parents who had either high blood pressure or, we have cholesterol that runs in the family, so I try to avoid salt where possible. I'm personally not very good at salting food for that reason. Anyway, what you do to one side, you do to the other side. Remember to wash your hands in between. If you find yourself touching stuff, you don't see me washing my hands in between a lot here because it's cut. But as for the potatoes, you can make them in the microwave. But remember, season them. I'm using black pepper, I'm using salt, and this really interesting lemon and garlic powder from Trader Joe's. My, microwave has a setting. I just use that. I'm also watching Hulu at the same time. Now, when it's time, you're going to want to put your chicken in the oven. I don't like to clean up very much after oven cooking, so add some parchment paper. Put that baby in for like 15 to 20 minutes. Then you move on to your vegetables. A little bit of olive oil goes a long way. Once again, you are going to, add your onions first. And you're adding your onions first for the simple fact that nobody likes burnt garlic. It sucks. It ruins the meal. Don't make that mistake. I have made it on a couple of occasions and it drove me mad. You're going to want those onions to get somewhat translucent before adding in the garlic, as I'm doing here. And you're going to want to season. Again, if you're not seasoning, you're cooking for nutrition only, and you may as well have made a smoothie. Add in your peas, salt very minimally, and let everything cook for a little bit. Make sure you stir so nothing burns. By now, you're packing up your food. Your chicken is done. As you can see, as someone who is afraid of biting into, pink chicken, I am checking thoroughly. You want to pack that up, and I personally love glass containers, and this is dinner in 30 minutes.